Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. In this video, I'm going to be going over the iPhone XR and who it is for. If you missed our other videos, we've got one going over the iPhone XS, we've got one going over the iPhone XS Max, and this one is going over the iPhone XR. Who is the iPhone XR actually for? So here's the promo image. Looks really nice actually, and you can see you can pre-order it on October 19th and it will be available in stores on October 26th. So you can't get it yet, but let's go ahead and click on it up here and kind of see what the differences are between this, the XS, and the XS Max. Which one should you get? So that's a question on a lot of people's minds right now. Now this one is kind of the more budget-friendly iPhone, but it has almost all of the same great features of the XS and XS Max. So this is actually the most exciting release in my opinion for this year. So the iPhone XR, this starts at $750, which is pretty good considering the iPhone X and XS. I know it's still a lot of money, but let's just click on Verizon here. I can't click on buy without a carrier. So here are the different colors. First off, if you want a color, this is your only choice for a phone. If you want the XS, XS Max, you only got 3 color choices. So you got white, black, blue, yellow, coral, and product red. Personally, I think the best out of the bunch is a blue and the product red, but again, it's all personal preference here. Now on the fronts, you're gonna notice the screen does not go quite as far to the edge as the iPhone XS and XS Max. And you're probably thinking, why is that? Well, the display on the iPhone XR is an LCD panel. It's not OLED. So the screen is not nearly as good as the iPhone XS, XS Max. Now, don't let that turn you off, because if you are just an average user, average buyer, you don't really care about this, you're not gonna notice the 326 pixels per inch versus the 458 pixels per inch on the XS. And overall, not really a showstopper for most people. So let's go ahead and just click the product red because it looks pretty cool. So here are your storage options. Personally, the sweet spot for me would be the 128 gigabytes, but for some people that are really on the budget, they're gonna go for this one. But look, this is only a $50 upgrade, okay? I think it makes sense for most people to get this one. This is gonna be the most popular by far. The 256 is an extra $100 on top of that. So I don't think many people are gonna do that because again, this is a XR. This is not meant to be, some huge investment. So what else is different about the XR? Who is this for? So if you're someone that's currently on an older iPhone, like an iPhone 5S, iPhone 5C even, iPhone SE, iPhone 6, 6S, 7, any of those phones, and you're not really tech minded, you just want something new, this is absolutely your best option. This thing is pretty much what I'd recommend to family and friends who, don't necessarily use their iPhones as heavily as me. They don't care about being, having a status symbol. They don't care about the stainless steel borders. They don't care about the OLED screen. These are things that most average consumers don't really care about, like when they walk into a store. So this is the one that most people are going to want to get. It's still got the A12 Bionic chip in it. It's going to be blazing fast. It's at least 2 years ahead of every Android phone's processor. So this is really the sweet spot. Now, if you have an iPhone X right now and you're like, should I get the XR? No, you probably should not. Now, the only upgrades on this would be probably the A12 Bionic chip and maybe the battery life and a slightly bigger screen size. Now, you got to remember, this is a 6.1 inch screen that is bigger than the XS, but smaller than the XS Max. And it's also kind of chunky. I don't know if they've got the specs on it, but these don't really show it, but it is a little bit chunky. And it is aluminum around the border, not stainless steel. So your mileage may vary on that, but I think that's fine. But I think this one is probably the way to go for most people. So if you're on the fence about this one, just drop a comment down below and I'll help you guys out as much as possible. Also, check out our other videos going over the XS and the XS Max. Those are good to watch as well as this if you're kind of on the fence of all three. Overall, for most people, I would say this is the de facto, hey, you need to upgrade your phone, check out the XR. But if you don't need to upgrade your phone, I say just wait till next year. There's gonna be a lot better phones next year with a lot more major improvements. So that's all I got for this video, guys. If you liked it, hit it with a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.